Welcome to the middle of the African bush, and look at that. Isn't that just possibly one of the best sights in the world? A completely wild African leopard having a snooze next to a dry riverbed. Isn't that absolutely incredible? This is 100% live from the African bush. My name is Brent Leo Smith, and I have my very good friend and cameraman Wiem on camera with me, and we are extremely excited and extremely happy and privileged to be able to share a little bit of our home with all of you there. Now, if you want to ask me a question about leopards, or where I am, or what I'm doing, and why I'm in a car that's got no door and nothing around me, please feel free to do so, and you just do that on the feed below. Now, let's go look at this little female leopard cub. Her brother is around here somewhere, and I haven't been able to spot him yet. Now, what's happened is Mom has left them around here while she's gone off to look for some food. They're about 10 months old. Oh, there we go. Ear flick. Keeping those pesky biting flies away. There we go. Now, this particular little leopard is one we see quite regularly. I actually was lucky enough to see her about between 4 and 8 hours after she was born. I found her mother's den. Her name is Shongile, which is Xitsonga, which is the local language in this area, and it means the exquisitely beautiful one. And there she definitely is. Oh, it looks like she's having a little dream. Isn't that just too sweet? Now, Sumed, this is not a jaguar. This is an African leopard. Jaguars are endemic to South America. We are in South Africa in the Greater Kruger National Park. And the average female leopard's lifespan in the wild is about 14 to 15 years. Occasionally, one or two will live a little longer, but normally that is the average lifespan. A male, a little bit less, sort of 12 to 13 years. Now, she's only just under 10 months old, and she has a little brother who's around here somewhere, who's quite a bit bigger than her already. I've been keeping an eye out for him, but I haven't managed to find him yet. Now, Mom's gone off hunting, so we've checked all around here. I know earlier in the day they did see the little brother to this little leopard, but I'm not sure where he's disappeared off to. You see him, Wiem? No, no such luck. Now, it's not uncommon for female leopards to leave their babies sleeping like this on the edge of the little riverbeds, and Corey loves their paw pads. So Corey, Viem's going to do his best, there we go, to show you that gorgeous little paw pad of a little leopard. Now, Corey, that's how we find them often, is we follow their footprints. Now, the reason we knew where these leopards were is yesterday, probably about 200 yards from here, I found a track that we call a drag mark, and I found leopard tracks with it. So I knew a leopard had caught something and then dragged it off towards this area where we are now. So I got out of my car and I tracked it on foot, and I managed to find the mother and two babies eating a little antelope, and it's all finished now. As you can see, she's got a nice big belly. Oh, is she going to open her eyes for us? She does have exquisitely beautiful eyes. I think she's still dreaming. Sweetness. Now, Rick would like to know, would he need to wear protective gear if he were to cuddle with it? Rick, you'd need more than protective gear to protect you from even a 10-month-old leopard, a wild one. Now, the best place for leopards is in the wild, and they don't like being cuddled. Neither do lions and other creatures. So if you really like wild animals, it's better to watch them like we do from a bit of a distance. And as I say, we're in part of an 8.5 million acre unfenced wilderness area. So these leopards are not hunted, they're protected, and we're incredibly privileged to spend as much time as we do with them. The leopards in this area are habituated to game drive vehicles. So there are other vehicles out here where you can come on safari, and none of the vehicles are closed. all our safaris are taken in open game drive vehicles. There's a couple of reasons for this. The most being that we can see better when we don't have lots of things around us, and we can also see the birds and other wonderful things out here. There we go, there's that fat belly. Look how fluffy her tummy is. So she's had a good meal. Well, it seems like we are a truly international bunch this afternoon on National Geographic. We're being watched from Brazil, from Pakistan, and even from Germany. So Europe, South America, and Asia all joining us for this little live broadcast in the African bush. Yeah. Said says her eyes are lovely. Indeed they are, Said. I'm just going to have one quick look, see if we can spot that little male again. Where have you... Oh, he's sneaking up on her. This is going to be really exciting. Let me just get into the right position. Now, he's going to sneak up on her and jump on her. If any of you have brothers and sisters, you know how irritating they can be. There's the other cub. That's the little male. That's her brother. His name is Hosanna, which means little prince. Oh, Shongile, you don't know what's going to happen to you. He's going to get you. He's being stalking. He's practicing his hunting skills. And... oh, he's not going to jump on her. He just gives her a sniff today. I have seen him leap onto her before. Maybe he's feeling like his sister, he's irritated his sister enough today. So there we go. That is Hosanna, which is, again, Xitsonga, and it means the little prince. And he is also a very good-looking young man. And he's already much bigger than his little sister. Now, Ace would like to know, what did I major in college to do this job? Oh, there we go, look at this, there we go, they're playing. She suddenly realized he had snuck right up behind her. Now, Ace, I actually, when I went to college, I studied law, believe it or not. I didn't last at law, but I've grown up in the African bush. I've been living in the African bush my whole life, and I've been lucky enough to grow up watching these animals. And I've had lots of very good teachers, from trackers in the to other rangers and safari guides, and my dad, who's also been involved in the safari industry for the majority of his life. So I've had lots of good teachers, and city life was never really for me. So I decided to come live with the animals. Far, far nicer. Alicia, I couldn't agree with you more. Alicia says, wow, these cats are so beautiful. Indeed, they are, Alicia. They are absolutely exquisite little predators. So beautiful. Now, they are waiting patiently for Mom to return and take them to their next meal. They are completely weaned at this age, so they are not reliant on Mom's milk, so they only eat meat. Then I'm just going to roll forward a little bit for you, get you a slightly better view. If he's going to... oh, he's going to pop down. Let's go down. There we go. Now, they might play, or they might just continue to snooze. It's difficult to say. Isn't this absolutely incredible? This is 100% live, unscripted, unedited. We do not know what's going to happen next. And that is the incredible thing about live safaris. Now, would you believe that I'm not the only one out here? And Byron is actually with lions at the moment on the... and if you'd want to keep watching for longer, see whether Mom comes to fetch these leopards, or see what our Pride of Lions is up to, you can do that by joining us on the website wildsafarilive.com, where we do these live broadcasts for 6 hours a day, every day. So quickly, from myself, Brent, and via my cameraman, it's been wonderful sharing these incredible little leopard cubs with you. And we are going to disappear shortly, but not before we give you another glance at the incredible Hosanna and Shongile.
you.